gone longer than most people expected it to.
That's right. We're up to about 7 minutes now. That was because people didn't think he was really showing the knockout ability that he finally had. Now the question, of course, remains: does Trevor Berbick have any talent?
Well,
in a heavyweight championship fight. Crowd starts to react now. Berbick, ironically, Ray, was on the 1976, or rather in the...
From Alabama to Detroit, Michigan to Las Vegas, Mike Weaver. A superstar. She has proven it time and time again. Oh, you have seen it.
Here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Berbick comes right after Larry Holmes after the fight and say, why'd I do that? Larry Holmes attempted to do so, and Holmes remains at long. We're in the first round heavyweight championship here in Las Vegas.
right, it works. The little intimidation, the taunt, and what have you.
Conversations in the corners between rounds. I think you'll find it to be very fast.
He showed up, and the little intimidation that Berbick did through that round, or perhaps two-thirds through that round, there was a change in tactics.
And right there, let's see how it affects both men. Trevor Berbick was the taunter. Trevor Berbick, for the most part. Berbick goes upstairs and downstairs with the left hand. Tape fight. And there is a right hand that staggers Trevor Berbick. Challenger's legs. Second round here, heavyweight championship. Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Clicking. Close quarters now. The referee will break them. Holmes content to try to work on the body, go downstairs. And there's a combination that's working.
He just wants to fight for about 75 minutes straight. Because all that excitement, let's take a look at there's the right hand, an excellent right hand.
Waving at one of the ushers who apparently he'd befriended here in Las Vegas, smiling.
Very, very accurate in delivering that right hand.
Again, Berbick working mainly the body with a left hand. That's high by Larry Holmes. And Berbick again says, come on at me. Larry Holmes.
Berbick, see, he can land some body shots on Holmes.
And a combination of 3 or 4 punches sends the world.
Holmes is going to buy us time wait for another shot. Trying to figure out the awkward rhythms of Berbick.
Peter in the heavyweight division.
A body shot.
And again, Holmes works with that flicking
and waits to get a good shot in with the right hand.
and an ice bag.
Now Holmes is on his toes now, he's moving. This throws the guy's
No question about that. The left jab snaps his head back, and again, Berbick taunts his man.
Two hands are free.
Larry Bond said that in a fight against you, Ray.
Because Holmes see this now. Thing for Holmes, not for himself. Holmes could just stand there and pick him apart. The upcut is doing a great deal of damage. And here, the right upcut by Holmes show everything that he has, everything that he possesses.
This is round 5.
Now here we go still real for a right hand that didn't have any snap to it, which shows the sign of fatigue.
With good jabs by Larry Holmes.
Well, you know, Berbick is reaching out. There's no sting on it.
Dangerous kind of punch to throw if it misses, because it opens up all kinds of possibilities for counter.
You can see the awkward style of Berbick and how... Berbick is doing the right thing as far as cutting the ring off and
slaps it on the face of Trevor Berbick. And again, this is round 6 here at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Berbick continues to press the attack of the crowd. Asking yourself, did you expect Trevor Berbick to be around this long?
It seemed to me in that round, fellow. But this isn't a tea party.
That's right. Provide an insight that you just don't get a chance. Comes a low blow. And Berbick bores in on the champion now.
He has good defense. Big shoulders.
Right above us now, Berbick chases Holmes. I think it's a fairly good bet he's not going to wear down Larry Holmes. Berbick has not really been hurt. Larry Holmes has not really scored a big punch. And all of those... As we reach the end of round 7.
I think as he's lost, he doesn't respect Holmes' punching power that much. And that...
So we start round 8. Trevor Berbick. Holmes' jabs being caught up on the gloves for the most part by Trevor Berbick.
Position and let it go. which helps him a while.
Yeah.
Comfortable position, so he can really let go of some really effective and damage.
There's another good left hand by Larry Holmes. Come to the end of the 8th round.
Or he's going to lose.
Just like that round.
Because he can't beat him the way he just fought him. Man against the ropes, smother Holmes' punches, and make him fight his own fight. Holmes tried to deliver that right uppercut. It's getting closer and closer.
And again, the right hand ducks right into the rib cage.
Berbick's confidence is steady.
Berbick does seem to have pretty quick hands. He seems to be able to...
Berbick's is really a showman. I mean, he's taking... What I can say about that round, watch the best prize fighter in the world in the heavyweight division, certainly.
Exercise out of the Sugar Ray Leonard playbook also. Comes right to Berbick's corner. Did what he had to do. Fought the fight he had to fight. Just maybe didn't bring... Really has got to ruin your whole night. Up Trevor Berbick by the champion. And another right hand snaps the head back. Give you a different look every time out. Trevor Berbick. And once more in the cheek, and again to the cheek, and to the nose.
With the way that Holmes is scoring, he's going to start frustrating himself, and he seems helpless to do anything about it. Berbick is already given an award for going.
It's really hard to describe. Yeah, it's easy to lose sight of the fact he only has had 12. Goes downstairs with the jab, now comes upstairs. Last round he would set. Almost a teacher-student kind of situation right now. Larry Holmes, of course, the teacher, landing within centimeters of one another. It's really amazing how Holmes has measured Trevor Berbick.
Round foretells what we may see in the remaining rounds. The trainer just said to him he can pick you off if you lay back. And a good judgment of how he can beat a Larry Holmes.
Whether or not Larry Holmes has taken the best that Trevor Berbick has to offer remains to be seen over the next...
Come on, you guys. You got two hands.
Pretty sick to me.
He looks that way to me, too. They had talked about the fact that he's... This is round 12. You hear Carlos Padilla say, get him up, Berbick, get him up. A right hand. As Berbick gets it close, another right hand right to the chin of Trevor Berbick, who comes right back there another 3 minutes. There's a great deal of question as to the outcome of this fight, but nonetheless, I think there's... Kidneys of Larry Holmes, but not a real effective body punch. You know, there's Berbick's legs still seem to be under him now. And again, the body. And Holmes started to lead yells and suddenly has to cover up. It's a very appreciative crowd here in Las Vegas.
You know, there's a lot of roundhouse punches, wide, telegraph blows.
Not tied in. You got your hands free. Come on.
Berbick kind of laying now on. Nonetheless, just there often enough to keep him off balance. And there's another. Out of the head of Larry Holmes, but it's an ineffective punch. Looping left hand. Counter punching right hand that time by Larry Holmes off of one.
Right now, Trevor Berbick is the Canadian Chuck Wepner, a hero for
12 rounds with Ernie Shavers. He went 15 rounds with Ken Norton. This is it, final round. Trevor Berbick knows Larry Holmes because Holmes has fought a very, very intelligent fight. He has proven this arena rooting for Trevor Berbick as you are rooting for Larry Holmes. There's a right hand by the champion that scores. And 25 seconds remain in the fight. Crowd is on its... They're in Berbick's corner, and neither man has anything to bow his head about in this fight, Ray.
That was a big...
That's got to really do your heart good as a fighter.
It does. And, you know, both men are going that way.
135. Judge Charles.
So Larry Holmes is the winner. He retained from him. I think Berbick really did fight the fight that he had to fight to get his...
No, Larry, that's just to show you. They never give another opponent a chance. This man.
When did you...
Also, Larry, I would like to say, my boxing gloves that I fought tonight, no, I think I hit a lot of guys harder, and they went.